Look at this. Look what just fell. And it's still falling. This is the road. Look at this. Hey guys. Jason with Havre Wilderness here. And yeah, it's hailstorming like I've never seen before. So it's kind of cool. But anyway, so yeah, it was supposed to be bushcraft day today / rabbit hunting. I wanted to get out, have a nice chill day of bushcraft, some rabbit hunting in between. I got the shotgun, but I got lightning, I got thunder, I got hail, and so I'm kind of sitting here waiting it out. It's been about 15 straight minutes of this, so I'm gonna give it another 10-15. Hopefully, I'll be able to get out today, so stay tuned. So much water just fell. This is not spring runoff, guys. This was one storm. Okay, guys. Well, this is where I wanted to go. And this is the road that I need to take. And as you can see, the entire runoff has made its way down here. And it's all flooded in. Just coming to check it out. I feel like I should be able to make it through this pretty easy though, even though that's all full. And then that spot up there, I think I'm good. So whatever, I'm gonna try it. If I don't make it, then I'll have somebody come get me out. Whatever. I know my tires aren't good, but 4 low, here we go. Oh, it's hail. Great. Will his bushcraft day that he always wanted end up happening or not? I don't know. Let's stay tuned for another Havre Wilderness adventure. Oh, man, sorry camera, putting you away. Dang it. friends. Jason with Haggard Wilderness. Probably already said that. I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. I can tell you what I was thinking was going to happen. Is I was going to go for a very nice, chill, bushcraft, meal cook kind of hike. If you've been watching my channel for a while, a long time, you probably know that I used to do those kinds of videos all the time. And they were some of my favorite, man. Like, you just go for a hike, nothing really major on the to-do list. Start a fire, cook some food, shoot a gun, maybe something, hike. No big deal. I sat in the truck until the lightning went away. That was my biggest concern. I don't really care so much about not getting wet as I do about the lightning. I'm still glad to be out here. So anyway, just want you guys to know the safety is on the 20 gauge here. But I'm gonna go ahead and put you away, and I'm gonna hike in, you know, just around another half mile up through these trees just to see if I can spook up any rabbits. And then I'm gonna find me a spot in the trees where I might be able to set up a tarp. I had a plan of starting a fire today, but whew, that'd be a challenge. Might be a fun challenge. But anyway, I'm gonna put you away, and I'll bring you along if I catch any bunnies or anything, but otherwise, I'll see you in a bit when I settle down. Damn, I jumped one, and I could have had a shot at him. I should have shot at him, but couldn't quite make out what he was exactly, which I want to know what I'm shooting at. And I followed his tracks for a little bit, but he's long gone, so. Why would you be inside right now? Huh? Beauty out. Okay guys, I had my fun with looking for rabbits. Didn't spend very long on it, I know, but there's a couple other things I want to do. One of those is talk to you, but man, I kind of thought, you know what would be fun is to see if I could start a fire in this frickin' mucky nonsense. I do have a saw and a little fire kit in dry bags in my backpack, so that might be something that I do. If you can't see, the trees are dripping more water than the sky is, and everything is wet. So in order to get a fire going, be a challenge. I might try it, but otherwise, if I don't try it, I do just want to hang out up here a little bit. This is rain pants, not putting those on. This is tarp. And tie. Okay guys, first time really pitching a tarp by myself in a situation where you'd be kind of pressed for time. It's not much. The tarp's not really much. But it looks like it's going to work, actually, for me. But yeah, I'm gonna cozy up under there and I don't know, decide what to do next, I guess. Bushcraft day! Bushcraft day! My chair's all wet. You know, I got a new bladder, water bladder, And other than riding my bike in the hot summer, in the heat, I don't like using water bladders because I don't trust them. Even my good expensive water bladders have leaked. And so I opened my backpack, this brand new water bladder in there, and everything in the bottom of the pack's all wet. Well, I'm like, all right, dude, you just got rained on like crazy. No tent fly or anything. Why are you already gonna blame it on the water bladder? You know, it's kind of messed up, actually. I mean, innocent until proven guilty, you know. But I've been keeping my eye on it because I don't trust it. I really don't. This is like the first tarp that I've really ever pitched in a scenario where I'm just like, hurry up and get a tarp up because it's freaking raining. Definitely I'd have this middle thing more tied. And this is a small tarp, so that's a part of it. But anyway, I mean, you know, whatever. Getting water all down the barrel of my gun here. That's cool too. Anyway, I figured I'd come out here with the shotgun in my arm. Nice, beautiful day. Take a stroll through the trees. Find a nice little spot to have a fire. Try out this new backpacking meal that I want to experiment with. A way to kind of get out of using the $12, $13 dehydrated meals, as well as getting away from bringing the heavy, you know, tinfoil dinners and stuff like that, and in between. That's also cheap, you know. So I wanted to try that out too. And I do have my stove, but this particular meal, it takes more than just boiling water. You have to keep water boiling for 20 minutes, which, you know, is great if you have a fire. Anyway, that's what I had in mind. And then I figured I'd chat with you guys and stuff, and yeah, I don't know. I do have coffee, and that sounds mighty good right now. And so maybe this will just turn into like a coffee with Corbin type of situation where I just come out and chat with you and make some coffee in the wilderness. And who knows, maybe I'll shoot a rabbit on the way out, or a couple. I did see one, and I should have just took the shot, but it was a blur, and it could have been some animals. If I would have shot something I wasn't meaning to shoot, I would have felt pretty poor. You know, if it was a fox or some kind of like a bird that isn't in season, you know, whatever. What are you gonna do, kid? Huh? I have coffee, and I also have like this awesome coconut water thing in this can, and that sounds actually really good too. Don't do that. Don't ever do that again. It is so awesome up here, though. This is what makes me so excited for winter. It's like no one's here, you know. And what's cool about these mountains is this is my backyard, basically, in Wyoming. This is pretty much all public access. And since it's not big mountains and forests, people don't really care to come up here. You know, there's not a whole lot of water, and it's just not that scenic touristy thing, and I like it. The crowds in those kinds of places, I mean, I love the mountains, the Uintas, all that. I love all that, but the crowds are just insane, and I'm just not a patient person. It's easy for me to have a bad time when there's just tons of people around, and that's on me. Yeah, it really is, but I come outside for that reason. Look at this. Is this crazy? I mean, you can see the size of the pieces that was coming down. I was worried about my windshield for a second. And then it's cold enough that this is not melted. This is 2 hours old. These stones are 2 hours old. They're still here. So it's cold out. And I mean, it dropped in temperature quite a bit. I decided I'm at least going to make a cup of coffee right now. So yeah, anyway, fall is coming, guys. I mean, it's here, basically, in Wyoming. And the temperatures can and probably will go back up a bit here and there, but this last few days, it just feels like fall is here. And it really makes me stoked. Some of the things that I want to do this fall and this winter. I've been watching on YouTube a lot of winter videos. You know, when we were at the bushcraft camp, we were really talking, and we were kind of like discussing and kind of agreeing, like, yeah, you know what, winter is my favorite season. Like, it's the best camping season. If you do it right, you're never cold, but also you never get too hot, you know, and you got layers and stuff. And in the summertime, it can be too hot. There's no bugs. There's so much less people. And it's just other things too. Like, I think it might be silly, but just like the literal, like the coziness of having a tent in the winter that you can go into, and you know that you can get warm in your sleeping bag and just survive. And it's like that kind of, it's just that feeling that you get with lots of different kinds of camping, that it's just fun. It's just, I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's a good time. I'm looking into getting a hot tent rig. I've been talking to Devin with Backcountry Exposure. He's real hooked up in the tent and gear world, and he's talking to me about Lux tents, which I really like the look of. And I'm excited that I could spend $300 to $400 on a big tent that can pack down relatively small, and it's light, and the stove and everything can just go right into my sled, and I can drag it up in the winter time or even in the fall and just have myself you know, a nice warm winter trip, something I can take my family on, and they can stay warm inside the tent if it's blizzarding or whatever. So yeah, winter camping. I cannot wait for that. Today's 9/11, and yeah, it's kind of a trip. 18 years. People that were just being born or hadn't even been born yet that day are adults now. And that's just crazy. Hearing some interesting stories on the news, you know, stuff over time that they've learned and stories they've found out, and figuring out a couple of the people that in my personal life that were, you know, affected by that and whatnot. It's kind of crazy. So definitely thinking about that and thinking about the people that were lost that day. Kind of a crazy time. Yeah, another thing that happened this week is a good friend of mine. You know, I haven't seen him for a long time. Hadn't been seeing him for a long time, but a very good old friend of mine had a really bad bicycle accident, and I hope he's doing good. He's going to have some surgeries in his face, and he's got some bad neck injury. I mean, he got messed up pretty bad, but luckily he will be okay. It sounds like everything is stable, and hopefully he can get back on his feet very soon. So I'm doing 2 coffees in here today to try to get the Camelback rubber smell out of the water, because it's awful. And I need a stir stick here. It's hard to tell if it's raining or if it's just dripping. Oh man. I don't think I can drink that. That is terrible. I mean, I could just taste the rubber out of that bladder, and it's awful. It wasn't a cheap bladder either. I'm not sure. It's not Platypus or Camelback, you know, but man. Yeah, I can't drink that. I'm sorry. But that's terrible. I mean, if I taste that much rubber in my water, I don't trust it. So I'm gonna do my coconut water that I brought with me. And I'm actually just gonna hang out here for a minute and kind of check out the weather. Ooh, it needs clean. I'm gonna clear it so you guys know that it's empty. This thing needs oil. So this is, or was, my dad's shotgun. He passed away last year, and he bought this thing I think when he was 16 with his own money. It was $50, and one cool thing is he still has the receipt for it, handwritten, and he has the box, I think, for it. But anyway, it's a Pointer 20 gauge. It's made by High Standard, and it's a Pointer. You can see there the really cool insignia there, the inlay of the Pointer dog. And it is gold. It's kind of faded a bit. He had it redone one time by a gunsmith, and I'll probably have it redone again. But really special gun to me, and dual bead. It needs oiled so bad. It's just stiff. But yeah. So anyway, I was really hoping to shoot some rabbits with it, but I have a feeling that I'm going to use this gun a lot. I want to go like upland bird hunting and shoot maybe some doves or something with it, rabbit hunting, and then eventually it'll be my son's probably first shotgun as well. So there is a crow season too, if you want to eat crow. I appreciate you coming along with me. I appreciate everyone that actually watches and comments and follows and stuff. It just means a lot. I reflect on, my first videos, and when I started doing this, I was trying to get healthy, and it was just a lot of fun, and it's still a lot of fun, but I've kind of adapted into a different kind of YouTube channel as far as, it's like I'm only really filming overnighters or like multi-day backpacking stuff. I'm spending a lot of my time mountain biking and stuff in the summer. And I used to just do these like bushcraft hikes that were like 5-6 hours. I'd go cook lunch or cook dinner, and they were long, and I talked a whole bunch on them. But I kind of want to get back into that a little bit. Maybe make more videos in general, and this is just the more videos that I'm going to make. So maybe every Monday I'm going to try to do some kind of like bushcrafty kind of thing, and just kind of talk with you guys and catch up and bore the heck out of you and whatnot. So anyway, I really appreciate all the people that comment and watch, and the support that I've gotten from YouTube, and how much fun it is, and how much it helped me get healthy, and the friends that I've made. It's just a good time. So I appreciate you guys. I'm going to finish this amazing coconut water and start to dip out. And yeah, I got to go back through the pools again too. So hopefully I can get a good shot with the GoPro for that carnage. But I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me and watching every time, all the time. Love ya. Peace out. Hackertown.